guys, doing my product graveyard videos has made me realize that it's okay to throw things out that don't work for me. I went through under my bathroom cupboard, or my product graveyard, and saw all these things that I know that if I do try to start using them again, I'm just not going to finish them and I'll just throw them away. Kind of like my 2 hair products that I've thrown away in my other 2 videos. So I have a little bonus for you today. I have a bunch of products that I've chosen that I'm just going to chuck and not even bother using them. So I'm going to show you what those are right now. First of all, I have these 3 Licenza Body Kiss products. It has a moisture component and a fragrance component. You shake it up and then you spray it on, and it's supposed to be a perfume and a body moisture at the same time. These are really greasy. I don't really care for the scents. The scents are kind of cheap smelling. This one is called Goddess Nectar, and it smells like straight up hoochie mama. You know those girls that go to the bar and they stink because they wear all that perfume? Those girls. This one's Coconut Kiss. As you can tell, I barely use that one. And this one is Kiss Me Cupcake, and it just smells like cheap vanilla. So I did try to use these a lot when I first bought them, but I really haven't been using them at all in the past 2 years. I bought these 3 years ago, and the bottles say 36 months. So 3 years ago, I think it's time to throw these babies out. I'm obviously not going to use them. But yeah, I'm just going to chuck these. Next I have another moisturizer. It's Skin So Soft Ultra Body Serum, Silkening Pearls. Now this is sort of like a gel. It has these little pearls inside that are supposed to dissolve on contact and provide a lot of moisture to your skin. I find this is super greasy, and the little pearls don't really dissolve all the way, so you end up with like little pink dots all over you. I've had this for I don't even know how long. I think it was my sister's before, and obviously I haven't really used that much of it, so I'm just going to throw it away. No sense in hanging on to this. I'm never going to use it. And then I have another Skin So Soft item. It's Skin So Soft Satin Glow, Absolute Glow Gel. And this is a gradual tanner kind of thing. And this is almost empty, but and I didn't mind it too much. It's a little bit, it has a little bit of that self-tanner smell that it's not really pleasant. But it did provide a glow to my skin, but it's almost empty. And now that I use Saint Tropez tanners, I don't really need this stuff. So I'm just going to toss this. It is almost empty though. And then another item that I bought almost 3 years ago, and I haven't used it even once, is this Mocha Madness tanning lotion that I got at Sally Beauty Supply. And it's for use in tanning beds. And I haven't been in a tanning bed since 2009. So there's no reason for me to hang on to this. I'm just going to throw it away. It kind of stinks. And it only has 12 months on the use by date, so no sense in holding on to this. It's expired, and I don't tan in tanning beds, so I'm gonna throw this out. And then I have this Palmer's Body Gloss. This also has a use by 12 months date on it, and I don't even know how old this is because a friend of mine gave it to me, and that was about 2 years ago. So obviously this is well past its use by date. It's almost full. It's only been used that much. And it's kind of like a white lotion with a bit of a pearlescent finish to it, which I don't really use that, so I'm going to throw this one out too. And then I have a few makeup products. They weren't exactly in my product graveyard, but they were just sitting in my makeup case for probably 2 years now, so I just want to get rid of them. I don't use them, and there's no point in hanging on to them. The first is this Elizabeth Arden blush. It's always too dark for me. It's just not a very good texture. It's very powdery. It has a use by date of 36 months, so I could probably keep it for another year. I just don't use it, so I just want to get rid of it. It's just sitting there collecting dust. So there's that. And then there's this Elizabeth Arden, another blush, which I did use it quite a bit before. I actually almost hit pan on it, but it's very sheer, and it's not really a color I'm that attracted to anymore. And I do have a lot of other blushes that I have, so I haven't really been using this at all. There was a lip gloss and an eyeshadow in there that I used all of, And then I almost used all of that lip gloss too. And this eyeshadow I barely use. Anyway, yeah, I just don't use it. And then the next thing is this other Elizabeth Arden, and it came in the same kit as the leopard print blush. And this is an eyeshadow palette. I've used this one, Hit Pan, and then I used a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one, and a little bit of this one. And these ones I didn't even touch them. Oh, I sort of used this one, but these are just not very good colors. They're not very good texture. They're really powdery and have a lot of fallout. And I honestly haven't used this in over a year and a half. This little Lancome free gift with purchase eyeshadow as well. And it's these colors, and I never did like these. They're super chunky and powdery, and ones with glitter in them were super like glitter fallout. So yeah, I'm gonna chuck this one too. And then the last thing that I have for makeup that I'm throwing out is this Avon Glimmer Sticks in Starry Night, which is a navy blue. And I used to use this type of eyeliner all the time from Avon. So that's how much I have left there. It is a pretty good eyeliner for a really cheap eyeliner, but I've just had this so long. I don't even remember when I bought this. Like, I'm pretty sure this is from 2009, 2010. So I don't really want something that old near my eye. And then I have this old Skin So Soft hand cream, Signature Silk hand cream. And this is super old as well, and I have so many hand creams, like my Cake Beauty hand cream, my Principessa hand creams. I don't really see a need to hang on to this. It's kind of greasy. And then I have this Veet Ready to Use Wax Strip Kit. It's like this little tube of wax, and you heat it up, and then you put it on these little strips. Use it on your face, like for your eyebrows or for your upper lip area or any other excess hair on your face. And I just find this does not work very well for me. I don't know if my technique just doesn't work or if it's just like not a good product, but it basically just like breaks the hairs off and I end up with like stubble. So I'm just going to throw this out. Haven't used it in months, so I'm going to throw it out. Parisa Hot Wax Kit also. It comes in this little pot and you heat it up on your stove and it melts, and then you're supposed to just put the wax directly on your face or wherever you want to remove hair. And it's extremely painful. My technique is probably not good. And I just don't like using wax, period. Like, no matter what I do, I've tried to use it for years and it just breaks the hairs off. So I just don't bother anymore. So I'm just gonna throw this out too. And then I have two of these Nivea SPF lip balms. One hasn't even been out of the package, and this one, I opened it, but I barely used it at all. And it is pretty gross. It's like pure white, so when you put it on your lips, it leaves a residue on your lips, and it has the most nasty taste ever. Like, it leaves like some kind of poison taste in the back of your mouth. It's expired December 2012, so these are going in the trash. And then this isn't a beauty product at all. It's like a Vapo Rub. So this, I love the smell of Vapo Rub, PS, but really I don't really use it for anything. This expired in 2008. So I've been taking this around with me every time I move from place to place since 2008, and I don't even use it. Yeah, I would have been taking that around before 2008, because if it expired in 2008, it's probably from like 2004 or something. I have these two bottles of eyeglass cleaner, which I don't wear glasses. I had LASIK surgery like 2 years ago, so no point in me hanging on to this. I don't use it for anything. No reason to have this. I'm throwing it out. Then I have these two Venus razors. I don't use these razors anymore. I find the refills are incredibly expensive and it's really stupid to spend that much money on razors. I just buy disposable razors and I find they work just as well. And I kind of like to just use a disposable razor twice and then toss it out. It seems more sanitary to me than having one that's super expensive and you don't want to throw it out because it costs so much. So you just keep using the same one over and over, and it's kind of nasty if you think about it. Haven't used them in like probably over a year and a half. I've been using disposable razors, so I'm just going to throw these out. I have one more makeup product in this bunch. It's a little Sally Girl eyeshadow. I had this for 2 years and It's only a 12-month time frame for using it up. It's a super cheap eyeshadow. I think it cost 99 cents and it wasn't really that good, so throwing that out. Also in my hand here I have this Sally Hansen French manicure white tip pen. Bought this like within the last year and it's good for 2 years, but I just don't find it's really that good of a product, and I don't really do French tip manicures, and frankly I haven't even been painting my nails lately, and I just don't see a point of hanging on to this, so I'm just gonna throw this out because I'm on a big throwing out spree and nothing is safe anymore. I'm just throwing it all out and getting rid of it, decluttering, and it feels great. Oh, and then this one last thing. It's in a pill bottle, an old medication bottle that I had. It's like this St. Ives apricot scrub. When I went somewhere, I put it in there so I wouldn't have to take the whole thing with me. I don't use St. Ives apricot scrub on my face anymore. It's like way too harsh. I use different products now for exfoliating my face. Probably expired a heck of a long time ago because I have no idea even how long ago it expired because it's not in its original packaging. I hope you guys enjoyed this bonus episode of Project Product Graveyard. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!